Good morning, everyone. I am Mr. Zondi, Andile Zondi, your grade 11 maths lit teacher. So before we start, just a few ground rules, right? Okay, please keep your videos off during this session. And should you respond, because I'll ask you to respond to questions, you can use the chat options and I'll be able to see your answers. And should you disturb the lesson in any way, unfortunately, I'll have to kick you out. But obviously, this class is very, very disciplined. I'm sure there'll be none of that. So let's start. Okay, yesterday we actually started looking at maps. If you recall, we looked at street maps. So today's lesson is basically a continuation of what you did yesterday. At the end of today's lesson, you should know how to work with national and provincial road and rail maps. Right? Obviously, when I say road, okay, road, you see a road, two parallel lines. On the map, this will be a road, right? And then when it comes to a railway on the map, it will be something like this. Basically, alternating bands of black and white. So this will be your railway line. Okay. So this is rail, obviously for trains, a road, and obviously for cars. So we're looking at provincial and national maps. Okay, now national maps, okay, usually show the entire country, right? That's why they're called national maps. And the provincial map show a particular province in a country, like Gauteng, Limpopo, Western Cape, and so on. Sometimes you also look at regional maps, right? A regional map basically shows a region within a province, right? Like it will show part of Gauteng, right? It will show maybe part of KZN, right? Maybe a particular district or municipality. Okay, in South Africa, there are 9 provinces, right? It's good for you to know these provinces, but I'm sure most of you should know all of these provinces off by heart, right? Okay, Limpopo, Western Cape, Northern Cape, Northwest, Western Cape, Eastern Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, Mpumalanga, Gauteng, and Free State, right? So these are provinces. Our neighboring countries, right, from the East Coast, right, to the West Coast, right, we'll have Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Namibia, right? Obviously, you probably see these on your national maps. And then we have 2 other countries. Lesotho is within the boundaries of South Africa, Lesotho, and Swaziland is partially surrounded by South Africa. Okay, oceans, right? There are 2 oceans on either side of South Africa. On the eastern coast, we have the Indian Ocean, and then on the western coast, we have the Atlantic Ocean, right? Okay, basically here's the map. Right, so in terms of oceans, this will be your Indian Ocean, right? Indian Ocean. Okay, on the Western Cape, it will be your Atlantic Ocean, right? Okay, here are your basically provinces, right? As I've said. Okay, your countries, this is Namibia. That's Namibia, sorry, Namibia. This will be Botswana, right? Okay, here, that will be Zimbabwe. And here, that will be Mozambique, just using letters, interest of time. And then this nation or this country will be Swaziland, right? And this one here will be Lesotho. Okay. Now your provinces. Okay, let me just use a different color for your provinces. Let me see if I can use. Okay. Let me see if I can use black. Okay. Okay, this will be KZN, KwaZulu Natal. I'm just using abbreviations. This will be your Eastern Cape. Okay. This will be your Western Cape. Northern Cape. This will be your Northwest Province. And in the center, that is your Free State. And then that small one there, Gauteng, right? Then Mpumalanga and Limpopo. So those are your 9 provinces. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, now obviously we're looking at roads and railway. The focus will be on roads, right? Rather than railway. For roads, a road is indicated by a letter and a number, right? For example, N1. N1 is a national road, right? That's what the N stands for. And the regional or provincial roads, you see them with an R, right? Like R33, right? R555, in this case, will be your regional road. R33 will be your provincial road, right? Sometimes roads have M, right? So M will be the metropolitan road, right? Like M77, for example. Okay, that is there, right? That is there. And then sometimes you'll have D, like D222, for example. That will be your district road, right? Sometimes they have L555, for example, or L273. Sometimes they have P, right? So if you see a letter and then a number, so that will represent a road. Okay, here, this is basically just for your personal enrichment, right? I'll probably won't ask you about this in today's lesson, but just good to know. When you see the expression that says as the crow flies, right? As the crow flies, obviously crow is a bird, right? If it flies, it flies straight, right? It flies from one point straight, right? Not like us. Obviously, if you're using a road, your road will basically meander, go up and down, right, side to side, that before you reach your destination, maybe Joburg, right? From Cape Town, for example, a bird will just fly straight, right? It basically means a straight line distance between 2 points on the map, right? So this line represents the flying of the crow as the crow flies. Okay, sometimes they're given distance charts, right? Okay, how do you analyze distance charts, right? Okay, for example, here on my left side, I have cities. Okay, let me use red. I have Pretoria, PE, Polokwane, Nelspruit, Bafokeng, Kimberley, and so on. Okay, so distance between Pretoria and Port Elizabeth will be 1,120 kilometers, 10 kilometers, by the way. Distance between Pretoria and Polokwane will be 273 kilometers, right? So between these two, right? Right? Okay, distance between, for example, Port Elizabeth and Kimberley, right? So basically, it helps to draw a line in pencil, as I'm drawing a line in pencil. Kimberley, draw a line from Kimberley, draw a horizontal line, right? Where those two meet, that will be your distance, right? Between those two particular cities, right? Okay, let's do a last one before I ask you questions. Let's say you're moving from Cape Town to Johannesburg. Cape Town to Johannesburg, what should that distance be? So from Johannesburg, draw a line in pencil going down, right? Vertical line, and from Cape Town, draw a horizontal line where those two meet. That is your distance, right? So distance between Johannesburg and Cape Town, obviously, which is the same as distance between Cape Town and Johannesburg, will be 1,420. Okay, now let me ask you a question, right? Let's say you're moving from Durban, right? From Durban to Cape Town, Durban to Cape Town, right? How many kilometers are those? We're looking at Durban and Cape Town, right? Please write in your chat how many kilometers between those two particular cities so that I see that you understand, right? How many kilometers between Durban and Cape Town, right? I'm giving you a few seconds. I'm giving you 10 seconds, right? What's the distance between Durban and Cape Town, right? Use this chart to tell me what is your answer, right? So I'm getting an answer from a couple of you. Okay, guys, just send your answer straight to me, right? Send your answer straight to me, right? Okay, all of you are correct, right? Okay, well done. I see 3 learners with 3 correct answers, right? So the correct answer is 1,660. So this is the distance between Durban and Cape Town. Well done, right? I think you understand that. So I think we can carry on, right? Okay. Okay, obviously, this is how we learn. We learn by looking at activities, right? So here's a first activity that we're doing together, right? We're doing this activity together, right? Okay. It says on Annexure B is a map of an extract of the eastern part of South Africa. Use this map to answer the following questions, right? Obviously, you don't have the map, I have the map, right? So I'll show you the map. Okay. Here's my map. Okay. Here's my map. Maybe it's not that clear, right? So I've magnified some portions, right? So if you know, if this is too small for you, don't worry, right? I have magnified a couple of sections that you can see, right? Top, middle, and bottom parts of the map, right? So we are covered. So this is the map that we're looking at for activity 1. Remember, learners, we're doing this activity together. Okay, here's the question. It says, write down the grid reference for Richards Bay. Remember, yesterday, learners, we looked at grid references, right? Give me the grid reference for Richards Bay. Okay, here's my map, right? We're looking for Richards Bay, right? Okay, by the way, this is, in case you cannot see, this is A, right? That's A, okay. That is B, that is C. So give me your answer on your chat. What is the grid reference for Richards Bay? By the way, that is Richards Bay, in case you cannot see, that is your Richards Bay. And this is your 3, this is your 2, and this is your 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last time we looked at 1, 2, 3, but this time around it is other way around. It's 1 on the bottom and 3 on top. So what is the grid reference for Richards Bay? I'm getting a couple of answers, right? Most of you guys are saying it is C2. Let me check whether you're correct, right? Let me check whether your answer is correct, right? Okay. Yes, there's C. You can see there, C. And then on the horizontal side is 2, so it is C2. Okay, some of you are saying it's 2C. It's actually correct, but I prefer that you say it's C2, right? Rather than 2C. So C2 is correct. Well done to all of you. Okay. Okay, number 2, identify the ocean that can be seen on the map. Identify the ocean. So the keyword here is ocean, right? Okay, identify the ocean that can be seen on the map, right? Hopefully you guys can see the word ocean, right? Hopefully you guys can see the word ocean, right? Please give me the name of the ocean on the map, right? Just in case you cannot see the name of the ocean, let me, okay. You might not be able to see, but hopefully you guys can see these letters, Okay, let me see your answers. Okay, most of you, okay, yes, I have a couple of learners. Okay, I won't pronounce your names because some of your names seem difficult. So you guys are correct. The name of the correct ocean is Indian Ocean, right? Well done, right? So the correct name is Indian Ocean. That is Indian Ocean, right? So that is for number 2. Okay, well done. Next one. Two neighboring countries can be found north of KwaZulu-Natal. Write down the name of these countries. Write down the name of these countries, right? So obviously, I don't expect you to know them off by heart, but hopefully you'll see them on the map, right? Give me the names of the two countries that can be seen on the map, right? Okay, here's a close up. Give me the names of the two countries that can be seen on the map, right? I'm giving you just a couple of seconds to go through number 3, right? Obviously, you need to know what's the country, right? That's why we started by looking at different countries, right? Give me the names of two countries on the north part of KZN. Okay, I'm getting answers, right? Okay, I'm getting 2 answers from 2 learners. Okay, wow. Okay, your answers are correct, but I'm getting more answers. Well done. Okay. Mozambique. Okay, some of you are saying, okay, there are 3 options. There's Swaziland, there's Mozambique, and there's Lesotho, right? But the question said north part, right? So north part. So the north part, this is the north part of the map, right? Hopefully you guys can see. This is the north part of the map. Lesotho is on the southern, right? Or it's on the western part of the map, right? So the northern part will be Swaziland, right? So Swaziland is correct, and Mozambique, right? So those are 2 correct answers. So Swaziland and Mozambique. Okay, well done. Not Lesotho. Lesotho is not on the north, right? Okay, next question. Let's please keep your videos off. It will help us a lot. Okay, next question. Okay, this one is a longish question. It says the distance on the map between Ladysmith, right, which is at found at A2, and Guduza, right, B2, is 6,2,5 centimeters, sorry. So this will be your map distance, right? Obviously measured using a ruler on the map, right? So this is your map distance. Map distance. Use the map scale and calculate the actual distance in kilometers between these 2 towns, right? Okay, use the scale. So we need to look at the scale. We know that distance is 6,5 centimeters, right? So there's our scale there. There's our scale there, right? It's not clear. Let me look for. So this is a clearer scale. This is our scale, right? Okay. So your answer. So your distance is actually equal to your map distance. Your map distance. Map distance. Right. Times by the real part of your ratio scale, right? Remember, the one in this case represent the distance, right? On the map, 2,600,000 represent the distance in real life. So times the real part of the ratio scale, times the real parts of the ratio scale. So let's say real. Okay, let me just say times the scale, right? The real part of the scale. So Okay, this is the clue I'm giving you, right? This is where you start, right? So solve the distance. Here, the map distance is 6.5 centimeters. Okay, this will be a longish question, right? This is a longish question. I need you guys to tell me what is the actual distance, right? In kilometers. If the map distance is 6.5 centimeters, already measured for you, right? Times the real part of the scale, right? Okay, what is the real part of the scale, learners? Right? What is the real part of the scale? Can anyone tell me? What is the real part of the scale? Is it 1 or is it 2,600,000? Right? What is the real part of the scale? Obviously, if you missed a couple of lessons back, if you missed the lessons on scale, this might be a bit difficult for you, right? The real part of the scale is 2,600,000.